everybody, John Spellman here, owner of Kennesaw Coffee Company, and welcome to episode 7. Wow, 7 behind the counter. We're going to talk today about cold brew coffee. So it's been really hot. People come in daily for our cold brew coffee and they really love it, and so we thought, hey, let's talk about cold brew, show you how we make ours. Of course, there's one little secret that I'll have to hold off on. I won't be able to let you in on it, but I'll show you everything else and talk about the methods of how we do it, why we do it that way, and what makes it taste so good. So the idea of cold brewing coffee, it really should be called room temperature brew, because we pour room temperature water, you let it soak for a number of hours. We've chosen to actually soak our coffee for 24 hours. I think that's probably longer than a lot of people do. We've found that that just gives us the smoothest, the lowest acidity, and it really extracts all of the flavor out of the coffee, and it makes it taste really great. We do 3 gallons at a time. As you can see, I've got it prepped here. We use a muslin fabric, so not a cheesecloth, and you can see my filter is well weathered, and been making a lot of coffee in this one. We use a muslin fabric, which has a tighter pour than a cheesecloth. And you got it, sorry. Do I need to start over? All right, you keep going. All right. So what we do is we start with a ratio of coffee grounds to water. That's the secret that I'm not going to tell you. You got to figure your own out. If you want to do it at home, start with approximately what you would use for hot brewed coffee. Use that same ratio of grounds to water, and then work from there backward or forward and work it out as you go. So we'll start with how we pour it. I know it may sound funny, but it's actually really important how you pour your water, because you want to provide a blooming effect to the coffee grounds where it can degas, and it really helps with the coffee maturing and the flavor of the coffee on the back end. So I'm starting with just a half gallon. Of course, I'll do this 6 times because we're doing a 3-gallon batch. But it's really important as you pour that you distribute the water slowly and let it really seep down through all of those grounds. And so we just have to take our time, little by little. So you'll notice we'll start to get that nice foamy, bubbly, almost like a mushroom top. And we'll let this soak down in, and I'll do this process 5 more times, a total of 6 times, before we're done and ready to let this batch sit. And every few hours we'll come back, give it a stir, make sure the grounds are staying nice and agitated in there. And then about this time tomorrow, we'll strain it out, pour it up, and we've got 3 gallons of really great cold brew coffee. You know, the trend now, a lot of people are starting to actually cold brew their coffee, put a gallon in the refrigerator, and then pour up a little cup at a time, heat it up. So it's like they're reversing the process, cold brewing it, drinking it hot. I don't know that I'm going to do that. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to drink it over ice. But it's becoming really popular. It holds its flavor for days at a time in the refrigerator without any flavor change. The acidity level is really low. So people really love this coffee. We probably go through 15 gallons a week here. And so I'd like to invite you to come on by and check some out for yourself. See you next time.